Hello and welcome. Good evening. It is Tuesday Night Live with me, Laura, and I am a bit late. I must apologize. So I have been at a yoga session this evening, my first one in about, almost 18 months maybe. So my first yoga session in quite a while. It was amazing. It was much needed, let me tell you. So do apologize. I'm sweaty, I'm stinky, I'm not jazzed up, I'm fresh out of a yoga session, but I am here. So thank you for joining me, and those of you that have popped on your comments already, let's do some hellos. Claire, hello to you. I'm feeling lots better. So I had my vaccine, my second one last Monday, and I felt like absolute crap. Oh, yes?
My head is sweaty.
Well, let me feel. Oh, okay, yes, you're definitely sweaty. Okay, that means you need to go and lie down. Don't get tucked under the covers. Close the door then. I love you.
I love you.
Good night. Yeah, so I had my second vaccine on Monday last week, and honestly, most of last week I felt like absolute crap. But I feel better. I feel a lot more like me again. So hooray! So Trudy, we've got you on. Hello, my lovely. Hello, Pat, Alexandria. Hello, Dawn, Steffi. Hello to you all. So I'm thinking as well, because I'm going to be doing the yoga sessions on a Tuesday night from now on anyway, I'm thinking rather than starting at 8:45, I might actually start at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday from now on. And I think that will probably work better. More peace of mind for me to get back and maybe have a bit of a hose down. But we shall see. Kirsten, you're on. Hello, my lovely. That's all right. I will hang on. I'll be here after 10 anyway. I'm normally on for quite a while. So you take your time and you do what you got to do. So lovely to see you on. I have got lots to chat about tonight, lots of exciting things. You've probably seen some of it on the page already. I've got some new stock on its way for the shop, which I'm very, very excited about. I've also got something big that I'm going to talk more about. You've probably seen on the page. And also, of course, I'll be doing some guidance readings for you. And tonight, the theme, I'm going to be talking about kind of really growing your self-confidence and stepping into your intuition and kind of making that deeper connection. So if anyone has got any questions on how you might go about doing that, or if you're at the beginning of your journey, or if you're actually quite advanced spiritually and you'd like to share some of your knowledge. So we're going to be having a chit chat about that this evening as well. So it's going to be a lovely chilled evening. Claire says I look glowing. Thank you very much. Do you know, actually, funnily enough, even though I've not done yoga for a while, my wrists are a bit stiff, but actually I do feel good. I feel a lot better for doing it. I can feel the energies flowing through me, and I do generally feel really, really good. So hooray. Chantel, hello to you, lovely. How are you? So yeah, let me know how your week has been, how you've been doing, what you've been up to. I feel like I missed out a lot on last week. So if anything big's happened last week, let me know in the comments. We'll give you a little shout out. I have got my cards here, so I will be doing some readings shortly. Not just yet though. I need to light my candle. I feel a bit odd if I haven't got my candle lit when I'm on a live. But some of you may have caught me on Derek's page this morning. So I was on Derek's at 10 a.m. this morning, and I'll be on Derek's page every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Obviously just not last week because I felt like crap. But if you did watch me on Derek's this morning, it was the first time that you've seen me, and you're just popping on now to kind of get a deeper sense of me and what I do. You might be in for a little shock. I'm very well behaved when I go on Derek's page, let me tell you that. But as the evening goes on here on my lives, I do get a bit sweary, but I like to give guidance with love and just be direct, but I don't like to beat around the bush, let's say. So, but you'll get a feel for kind of what I do. It's not just an an hour of readings and that's it. It's like a little get together, and you can comment how you've been, we'll interact, there's lots of questions, and it's just generally really nice. And then towards the end of it, obviously I don't always expect everyone to stay right to the end, but those of you that do, we have a good old chin wag, and it's just great. So it's good fun. And if you're not a newbie, if you're one of my avid people that stay on almost to the very end, or even to the very end, or even if you just haven't been on for a while and you happen to be here tonight, then thank you, hello to you, and welcome as well. So Lauren, hello, my lovely. How are you doing? Claire, thank you. Thank you so much. So Pat has got some good news to shout about. So her eldest son got results last Friday, and he got a first class honours. So Pat is one proud mama. I'm not surprised. So absolutely amazing. Oh, Kirsten, I love that. Oh, I might have to pinch that. Brutal but brilliant. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Jen, hello, my lovely. How are you doing? I feel like it's been ages. I've missed you too. I'm so glad to see you. So let's go. Aisha, oh no, still no baby. Oh, so what did I can't remember what I said now. I'm feeling like, for some reason, I've got a 20-ish around the date. So there we go. Dawn, thank you so much. Honestly, you will make me blush. And I don't do this for the compliments. And also, a lot of the posts I put up as well, I find that you're so kind and so lovely in the comments. But I just want to put out there, I don't put any of my posts up for compliments or for sympathy. I put it up so you can kind of get a look into me, and I can share a bit of me with you, and it just creates that bond and also that bit of trust. But then as well, it lets you know that I'm not just talking out my arse. Like, I have actually been in the places that I'm helping you ladies with as well. So I don't kind of say, oh, I help women with their confidence, but I've just been confident all my life. No, that is not the case. I've struggled massively with lots of different things. And those of you that have followed me for a while will know my story kind of thereabouts. But here we are. I'll probably talk more about that as we go on. But thank you. You're all making me blush. I missed you all last week as well. I really did. And part of me thought, shall I go live? Shall I go on there? But honestly, I needed to have a lie down and just go straight to bed because I just felt like crap. I was so tired last week. So, but I'm back and I'm me and I'm all buzzing again. So there we go. Oh, bless you all. Gonna make me blush. So let's kick things off. Let's start doing some cards. So if you are there and you would like a little bit of guidance, I've got the cards ready. I'm going to turn the ticker on. So those of you that have not watched before, when I turn this ticker on down the bottom, that is when obviously I'm doing readings. But then when I put this one on, that means I'm probably on the last reading or the last couple, and I won't be doing any more after that. And then obviously if that ticker's not there, then it means I'm not doing readings at that time. So I'm not being ignorant. I'm not being an asshole, but I just like to have a bit of order about things. I'm a Virgo, and I like things to go the way that they should be. Okay, so first up we've got Dawn. So yes, absolutely. Let's pull for you, my lovely, and see what we have got. So obviously, if I don't get to you first time round, don't be shy in asking again, because the comments move so quickly. Excuse me, sometimes I don't get a chance to kind of catch them all in one go. Okay, so Dawn, for you, you've got the Wheel. You have also got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and then you've got the High Priestess. Dawn, you're a Virgo as well. Aha, are you an August Virgo or are you a September Virgo? I'm an August one. So here what I'm seeing for you is actually connecting with women. I feel like either family or very close friends. What I'm seeing here for you is that between now and October, or by October, I feel like connections will be a bit closer than they were. However, what I want to say to you is that I would be very wary about who you let in, who you tell things to, and just be not on edge, but I feel like just be very careful about opening up too much to certain people. I feel like with, obviously, you've got a bit of throat chakra coming in here, and with that, I want to say to you, you need to make sure you know who you can trust, because I feel like at the moment there are people around you that are maybe don't have your best interests at heart, whether they're family, whether they're friends, or maybe there's people at work. But I feel like there are people there that are either giving you false promises, or you're telling things to, and they're either telling on to people when it's not things to be shared, or perhaps they're twisting what you've said. So just be very, very careful in what you say to people. But by October, what I'm seeing here is that actually your social circle, or your circle of people that you're close to, I feel like things will weed it out and you'll have a better group of people around you at that time. Also there with the Ten of Pentacles, so coming into October again here, what I'm seeing here for you is that financially things will be better. But what I also want to say to you is I feel like there's new responsibility coming for you. So it's the people at work. Okie dokie. I feel like the new responsibility coming for you, because with this one here, this is giving me that there is a bit more training for you. But I do feel like there's either a promotion or a change in work where you're not necessarily working less, but I feel like the financial balance is a bit better. So I am seeing a bit of a pay rise here. And you kind of, I know you really do love the work that you do anyway, but what I'm seeing here for you is that actually that energy balance is right for you. It's a lot better. You're not going to feel as exhausted, and it's just going to be all round nicer in general. But I am seeing a slight shift with people there. So if there's anyone perhaps leaving and you're stepping into their role, or if there's sort of changes, and there's a definite change in the dynamic work-wise. But over the next 2 months, I'm seeing here the opportunity for some training coming up for you. I would take that, because what I'm seeing is having that training and that knowledge will allow you to step into this new role. So that is for you, my lovely. Hopefully that gives you a bit of confidence and clarity, and a bit of a know what the hell you're doing. So there we go. A few of you popping on to say hello. Jules, good evening to you. Emily, yes, it has been a while. I hope you had a good birthday as well, and you enjoyed that one. The pictures looked amazing. My grandma's on as well. Hello to you. Nix, you're on. Hello. Elaine, hello, my lovely. So I'm just going to work my way through the list, and then I'll try and do as many as I can, and then we'll continue with the evening as well. So I'm just looking there before I go on to the next one. Chantel, keep seeing recurring numbers. Okay, so different numbers mean different things, and you can Google what they mean, but generally it's a sign that either the universe or your guides are trying to tell you something specific. What numbers is it that you're seeing? Because obviously I don't know all of the numbers, but things like 1111 is generally either a twin flame one, or that things are coming into alignment and you're right where you need to be. I know that the three is a very sacred number, and actually it kind of means that similarly coming into alignment, but actually the threes they've got a bit more depth to them. But I'm not going to kind of put out there that I am like a numerology buff. I'm not. To be honest, when I see recurring numbers, the only reason I know what they mean, if I do, is because I've Googled them myself to see what they mean when they come up. But definitely do pop them a Google, because it probably means that either the universe or the guides is trying to tell you something, and that you'll probably resonate with the meaning behind that one. So it's 1414. Oh, I've not had that one before. So let's have it. I'll tell you quickly. I'll look on the site that I use, so you've got like a trusted source. So anyone that's got this, all you do is you type the number, and you can type either angel number or spiritual meaning, and it comes up. So 1414 is let's find, where's the one that I use? Numerology sign is generally the one that I use. There it is. Okay, so 1414 is about using creative force to ensure that our foundations are strong and truly support the person that we want to build on top of them. It is also a reminder that we all cycle through prosperity and challenge as our lives progress. We should be grateful for the good times and not take them for granted, as they cannot last forever. We should not be disheartened by challenges, as they are necessary to help us grow. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that one brings in like an element of finance. But what I'd say there is, if at the minute you're feeling like things are a bit tough, I feel like there's a lesson to be learnt there, or you're strengthening your energy, I suppose, for what's to come, because it's saying that good things are coming. You're just kind of riding that shit wave at the minute, because you need to work through it to be able to get there. So hopefully that clears it up. But you can look online and it will give you a lot more in-depth information there. And there's 1717 as well. Yeah, if you pop on and it'll tie on there, because I'm not going to pretend to be a numerology buff. So let's have a look and see. Right, if you've asked already, then do ask again. Right, Pat, I've seen you asked afterward. You were like second to ask. So here we go. KE, hello, my lovely. Thank you. I am well. I hope you are too. Michelle, hello to you. Honestly, tonight I'm so glad. Like, my energy is buzzing because I can't wait to talk about this big thing that you've probably seen already on the page, but I just really can't wait to talk about it. Oh, I'm so buzzing. But let's do some cards first. So Pat, for you, my lovely. Oh, very interesting. Okay. So Pat, for you, you've got the Death card in reverse. You've also got the Nine of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Queen of Swords. So this for you, I'm seeing actually is not necessarily a transition into a new phase. This is you transitioning into something that's already begun. I feel like this has probably gone into your Reiki, because when I pull this card always gives to me some sort of holistic kind of energy. But this is saying here that obviously there's training still to be done, but I feel like not to just focus on the Reiki, okay? Obviously get that done, but I feel that there is something else that you can add to your repertoire that you can bring in, but it's a confidence thing here as well. And I feel like you really need to build your confidence and trust in that you can do these things, because I know you can, and you know you can. You just need to really believe that you can do it. But there with the Nine of Wands as well, I'm seeing you becoming more socially confident as well, and really kind of feeling into yourself, becoming more you rather than being quite anxious or quite shy. Seeing you really stepping into your own. So this is lovely. So with this Death in reverse card, this is coming, it's kind of saying it's a long time coming, and because I've obviously been working with you over the past year or so, I've seen the growth that you've had already, and this kind of spread here that I've got makes me want to really celebrate, because it's showing me how far you've come and that you're just blossoming, but you're going to continue to do that. So it's really, really, really lovely to see here in the cards for you. So that is a good big hooray for you. So let's have a look and see. I'm going to be I'll do some cards for probably another 10-15 minutes. So don't worry if I haven't got to you yet. Let's have a look. Right, Nyx. Yes, I'm going to go for you, my lovely, and see what comes up. Catherine, good evening to you. That's all right. So I will probably, I used to say, I'll be on for an hour, and then it turned into me being on for 2 hours. So we'll just see how the evening goes. So don't feel obliged to stay the whole evening. It'd be lovely if you could stay for as long as you can, but I know everyone has lives, or some of you are at work, some of you have got children and need to see to them. But even if you want to have me on in the background while you're pottering about doing what you got to do, anything is appreciated. So there you go. Right, next for you, my lovely, you have got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, then you've got the King of Wands, and then you've got the Nine of Swords. So what I'm seeing here for you is I want to tune into a male energy, some sort of male energy around you, not in spirit, someone who's living. And I feel like there's been a real weight on you, on your mental health, almost challenging any ideas that you've got, challenging your self-worth, or challenging just you in general. And this is making you feel like you're less than what you are. And let me tell you, you are absolutely not less than what you are. Believe me. But what I am seeing here is that you need to reach out to someone else around you. I've got a female energy here, whether that's an older family member or someone older that is within your social circle, or perhaps work-wise. Because I'm seeing that you're not the only one to feel like this with this person. And if you put it out into the open, I feel like more things will come out, and then that will make it easier to kind of do what you've got to do moving forward. But what I'm seeing for you between now and September, things are shifting for you, especially where your emotions and your mental health is concerned. And what I would say is that actually, I feel like for you, there's probably one main thing, but you're letting lots of little things get on top of you. So what I would say to you is delegate and prioritize, okay? So prioritize the things that absolutely must be done, and don't stress too much over the little things. But then the trouble is here, because whoever this person is, I feel like this is someone that does stress over the little things, which is making you feel like you need to do all these little things. But when push comes to shove, they're probably not the person that would do the little things. They just like to dictate what they like other people to do and to make sure other people do the little things. So from a place of where I'm standing, whoever this person is needs to be told to do one and to bugger off. But that may not be able to be done. Like, obviously easier said than done. But what I'm seeing here, I do feel like I want to go in, they've got like a work energy, but I don't know if this is because they've got this air of superiority about them, that they think that they're something special, as if they think their shit doesn't stink. But trust me, you are 10 times whoever this person is, and you should not let them hold you back, whether this is in a work capacity or whether it's in a personal capacity, whether they're a partner, a friend, a family member. Do not let them control you and what you do. Okay, so focus on you over the next, what are we, July, so between now and September, focus on you and the things that you'd like to do. But with this card, do not be afraid to reach out and talk to other people about how you're feeling, because I feel like other people are feeling the same as well. Sister-in-law, okie dokie. Right, so I feel like, yeah, other people are feeling the same here, and you're not on your own. But I feel like it takes it's going to take for you to vocalize it, for other people to go, actually, yeah, I'm feeling the same as well. And then the realization will come and things will happen from there. So I'm glad you can take that, but obviously just kind of, I don't know, not bide your time. Just you do you, okay? You're bossy today. Oh, yeah. What I would say is to just kind of step back from that energy, and also let them know that you're not going to take any shit, because I feel like that's really, really important to do. Let them know that you are done and that you're not going to prance around on eggshells all around them. Okie dokie. So I'm glad you can take that, my lovely. Okie doke. Let's go back and see who else we've got. Pat, just reading yours. Confidence and shyness. Yes. Fabulous. I'm glad you felt that, because that means it's right. So I'm just reading all your comments again. Louise, like, yes. Oh my God, it's been so long. It is nice to have you on here. It is so nice to have you on. So Dawn, bless you. Thank you so, so much. So, honestly, all your comments make me feel really like, oh. And I'm not going to let my head get big, because honestly, I don't come here just for you to be nice to me, even though it's wonderful. I come here because I like to give to you as well. And it's a two-way thing. I don't kind of take and take and take. I love to give. If anything, I probably give more than I take, to be honest, which sometimes goes against the advice that I do give, but hey ho. So Katie, let's do some cards for you. And let's see. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Megan, hello to you, my lovely. How are you doing? Okay, so Katie, you've got the World in reverse. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles as well. So looking at this, what I'm seeing here for you is I've got a lot of heart chakra stuff coming in, but to look at this one here, I'm really tapping into some inner child energy. So I don't know if there's anything that's happened in your childhood, not necessarily negative, but something that has had influence on the type of person that you are today. And for some reason, I feel like you're being forced to revisit that, whether it's good or whether it does make you feel iffy. Jen, bless you. Thank you for popping on. I'll catch you next time, and enjoy your dinner. So Katie, for you, I don't know how this is making you feel, but for some reason, something from your childhood is surfacing again. And I feel like for you, I feel like there's almost like there needs to be answers for something, or there's questions of some sort is what I'm getting here. But also I feel like there's almost like a financial thing going on, which is, I'm going to pull another card because I'm a bit stuck. Let me know in the comments if you know what's going on here, if you can take what I've said so far. Vicky, oh, bless you. That's all right. Enjoy your Zoom, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, right. I've just pulled another three. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, and then you've got the Three of Wands. So I feel like for you, it's almost like you've got some sort of clarity here, where you are beginning to get answers, or perhaps you're looking into more what's going on. I really hope this makes sense, because to me, it's like I'm seeing bits of a puzzle that I'm trying to fit together, but I can't get, I don't know. It's as if it's weird. Imagine if you're given a puzzle and you've got to find pieces that slot together, but you haven't got the actual picture. You've just got to try and do it blind. That's what it's like for me. Right, you can't take the first bit. Okie dokie. Right, so looking at this one, some sort of child energy then. If it's not from your childhood, it's from someone else's childhood. I don't know if you've got children yourself, so maybe something going on there. But what I'm feeling is something to do with answers and confirmation to do with finances as well coming in here. But what I will say is over the next 3 months, you will receive clarity on any ongoing issues or anything that's been a bit wishy-washy or iffy going back in the past. Coming forward over the next 3 months, there will be clarity, there will be answers, and I do feel like I want to say the word closure as well. So I do feel as well here, I want to say to you, anything that you that you're holding in at the minute, don't feel like you can't talk about it. Whether it's something that you've been through or whether it's just something that you've got a keen interest in and you want to share with other people. Because for some reason, I feel like you've got all this stuff inside you that you just want to let it out, but for some reason you're holding it in. So this one is saying to you, it's okay to talk about it. Okay. It's all right to talk about it. It's okay to put it out there, because I feel like now what's done is done, and you talking about it isn't going to influence it either way. So it's okay to kind of put your word out. You can take that one. Okie dokie. Yeah, so what I've got for you, just to let it go. Not let it go, but let it out. Let it out, talk about it, vocalize it. And over the next 3 months, as I say, you'll get the answers and the clarity that you've been looking for. So I'm glad you can take that last bit now. Just reading Donna. Breathtaking, amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I don't know who this is for. Katie, if this is for you, or Donna, because I've just looked into yours, your comment, I've got a really, really sore shoulder. Maybe it could be me because I've just done a yoga session, but it's almost like come right on in. I'm getting a real, a crack in there, that shoulder. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to keep going through. I know I'm talking a bit fast, but I don't want to try and do for as many of you. Right, Claire, I'm really, really intrigued by this one. Very, very intrigued. So let's have a look. Katie, that seemed like me this morning. Oh, goodness me. So if you are in the comments, if you're waiting for a reading, I will do as many as I can. If I haven't got to you on your first comment, don't be shy in asking again. Okay. And what I will say as well, since we haven't had one yet, if we do get anyone popping on the page, Donna, I had the sore shoulder with you before. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, if we get anyone popping on, kind of spamming, saying message me for a reading, or I have a message for you and all of that crap, please do just either block them, report them, and absolutely do not respond to any messages from them. Do not pay them any money, okay? Because these people pop on and they're scammers, and it's not fair that they pop on to the lives that I'm doing, and other people get it as well, which is a real shame. But just don't fall for it, and make sure that you are really vigilant. Even if you don't book a reading with me, if you book with someone else, do check that they're reputable and that they're not a scam con artist, okay? Because I want you all to be safe and to have your guidance and your readings in the right kind of energy, in the right capacity. I don't want you paying money to someone who's just going to do a runner with it and you'll never see your money again and you'll never get the reading, because it's not fair. So if they do come on, do report them, do block them, and I'll try and be as on the ball as I can with kicking them off. So Claire, I'm very, very intrigued. I'm just looking for you in the comments again about your question there, because I'm very, very intrigued. But the cards I pulled here for you, I've got the Wheel, then I've also got the Two of Cups in reverse, and I've got the 10 of Cups here in reverse as well. But looking at this Two of Cups here, I want to go into relationships, and maybe, I don't know if that's what your question's about, but I'm very drawn into relationships. However, looking here at the 10 of Cups in reverse, I don't know if there's a bit of a divide there, especially with that Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, hang on, there's your comment. Just start taking care of myself, be an attractive man, just not sure what it is. Okie dokie. Right, so what I'm seeing here is I feel like there are people around you that have got mixed views on what this is going on here. I don't want to influence you either which way, but my only concern is, Claire, is that these two cards are upside down when they should be this way. So I don't know if you've got either there's a lot of differences between you or there's a lot of distance, but I'm definitely seeing there's something that's almost a void in between. So whether that's physical or whether that's emotional. But also I want to say that you need to be clear on your boundaries here with this person. If this is something that you're going to pursue, you need to be clear on your boundaries on what you will and won't do. And also I think you need to be clear with yourself, because you don't want to be kind of upending everything just to see where this goes. I think you need to stand your ground, and if it's right, it will work. Okay, I don't want you to sacrifice loads of stuff in the hopes that this will work. Okay, because you've worked so hard to get to where you are right now, and then it's just going to throw all of that away. I do feel, am I right in saying this person has children as well? Because I'm getting something like this here. However, I feel like they've got, it could be you, but I feel like it's more them, that there are certain family commitments, or so they say, which means that they're either quite absent or they're not around quite a lot. And I don't know. I feel like there's something to do with this person. They're not very forthcoming. They're not as honest as they appear to be. I don't think I'm about, aha, right, okay, that makes sense with this little void in here, okay? Because I'm feeling like, I don't know. And with this one as well, I feel really iffy. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm picking up a pregnancy somewhere around about October time. I don't know if this is you or whether it's to do with that side, but there is a pregnancy somewhere, and I feel like this will change everything, and it's almost like a recoil, like a oh shit. So I would just tread very carefully with this person, and I feel like a lot of it is to do with their level of honesty and their integrity, because I feel like they're almost quite aloof, and they'll say one thing and do another. And no, that's not good. Bless you. Yeah, I feel like they're quite aloof and a little bit disingenuous. I feel like they're almost at times can feed you a bit shit, if I'm speaking frankly. I would be very, very wary. I would tread carefully. I'm just going to pull one more here just to have a look. Right, okay, the Three of Pentacles here. What I'm seeing there is it's almost like you're doing the chasing. You're doing a lot of the work, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of balance there. So I would personally, from the cards, I would concentrate more on you and see where it leads with you continuing what you've been doing for yourself already. Because looking at this, I'm a bit like I don't know. I'm not getting good vibes, if I'm honest. And I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear or if that's confirmation of what you already had in your mind. But for me, I feel like even if you do stick with it, by October, I'm feeling things here would either fizzle out or not be quite right anyway. But do what feels good for you. Obviously, I'm here to give what's here, but at the end of the day, it's down to you. As well, anyone here that's getting a reading as well, it's down to you at the end of the day what you do if you pursue things and what you do moving forward. But I can only tell you what's here in the cards. I don't want to influence you as such, because that's not my job. It's more to kind of give you the confirmation that you already knew, I think. So you're right, Han. Oh, bless you. So there you go. Hopefully that's a help. So let's have a look and see. There was someone, where are we going? Let's have a look. Was it a Michael? I think I seen Michael. Let me know if you're still in the comments, Michael, because I feel like I want to do a reading for you. Lots of you popping on as well, so if you have just popped on, do keep asking. I will be hanging about for a while, so don't worry, I haven't got to you yet. But also, if I don't get to do a reading for you tonight, you can catch me next Tuesday. I'll be live on Derica Cora's page at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, and then I'll be live here on this page at 9 p.m. on the Tuesday as well. But also, if you go to my website up there, you can book privately, and you can book a one-to-one, or you can book onto the other bits and bobs that I do that I'll tell you about shortly. So I don't know if Michael's still in the comments. What I'll do is okay, I'll come back to you, Michael, if you're still there, but do pop a comment and let me know if you're here. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do right, Jane. I want to come to you and see. Claire, bless you. You're very, very, very welcome. I'm so glad I was able to help. Okay, Jane, I've got for you. So the Two of Cups here. Then you've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Seven of Swords in reverse as well. So would I be right in saying tomorrow, I don't know if this is to do with someone you're in a relationship with, or it's someone that's very, very close to you. I'm in two minds to say whether it's there's support being given here. And I don't know if you're receiving this support or giving this support, but what I want to do is I want to look back to something to do with May, and then I want to carry it forward, and I want to say to you July. I feel like July is the answer to something that's in your mind. I've got very itchy nose as well. Oh, goodness me, Jane, do you suffer with hay fever? Because I'm like really picking up on this itchy nose. So July is when I feel things will really, really move forward for you. Obviously, tomorrow, personally, I can't see exactly what's going on here. But you and one other person, I've got something going on. Let me pull another card and see. Let me know in the comments, Jane, though, how you're following this so far. But what I want to say to you is that actually I feel like for some reason, I feel like you can't be at peace right now, or things seem very on edge. And I want to tune into that heart chakra there as well. And I just want to say, like, just almost slow things down. Take time. Oh, hello? Oh, maybe it's the dog. But yeah, slow down, take time. I think, as I said, I can't see exactly what's happening or maybe happening tomorrow. But I feel like taking your time. I almost want to talk a bit softer, talk a bit quieter here with this one. And I want to say to you, like, everything will be okay, but there may be delays. And I do want to say, for some reason, like July is the answer for something that I've got here. So maybe that fits for you. Maybe it's a bit of a pain in the arse that I'm saying, like, whatever it is being put back. But I feel like this will probably work to your benefit, or to whoever's benefit that this support is being given to. But I'm very much, yeah, I don't know, I feel a bit, I don't know, is this health related? I'm not certain on this one, I must say, but all I can give you, like, I need to just say July. So let me know what you think about that, Jane, how you feel, and if you can take any of that, what that means to you, because I'm confused, but for all I know, you could be sat there thinking, right, yeah, I know I can take that, and that makes sense now. So there you go, that is for you, my lovely. Let's have a look. Right, there was who was looking? Right, Lauren, let's have a look. Oh god. Okay, don't take my word for it, but I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna go for the small ones, because these are the baby ones. Okay, let's see what comes up here. Okie dokie. Not health, but home. Okie doke. Right, Jane, for you, as I mentioned, I feel like I say, there could be possible delays, but it will work out how it's meant to. So you probably will be a bit miffed, but I feel like there's confidence. Like, I feel like July is like the light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe even tomorrow is finding out like a date for something specific. Hopefully that makes more sense to you. Okay, so Lauren, we've got. Okay. Oh, put me on the spot. Right. I can't remember if I've said this to you before. I don't know. Right. Okay, don't take my word for it. Do not take my word for it, okay? But then there is a 50% chance. But I have got, looking at the cards here, the feelings that I've got, I'm leaning towards blue. I'm leaning towards blue. So we shall see. Take that as you will. But I am leaning towards a blue. But I could be wrong and it could be a pink. But from the cards that I've seen there, the majority of them are either male cards or blue cards. So that would be what I would look into there. So there we are. But you'll have to let me know. And you'll probably tell me it's a pink, but I'm getting a blue. Jane says spot on. Oh, good. I'm glad you can take that. So hopefully it's giving you some confidence. Right, let's go and see. Dun, 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 dun. Trudy, yes. Let's have a look for you. Okay, I'm going in with the big cards. Oh, Trudy. Some transitions is coming up for you. Right, so you have got, right, you've got the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Swords in reverse. You've also got the 9 of Wands, and then you've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So Trudy, for you, what I'm seeing is a transition happening that has been a long time coming. And it will be, again, like July, lots of stuff's going on in July. But July, I feel like, is time to move forward from things. And what I want to say to you is I think you know it's time to move forward from something, but you're just kind of hanging on. I feel like you're stuck in a bit of a comfort zone at the minute. But July is time for shifts to really be happening, to let go of any shit that's not doing you any good, to like with this one says, to distance yourself from anything that's not feeling right to you. And then with the 9 of Wands there as well, I feel like for you, tuning more into the different side of you, even if it's not necessarily a self-employed role, if it's just moving into another role of work, but where you can be more you, if that makes sense. So definitely something a long time coming. Things will shift for you next month, but I feel like actually they'll really kind of fall into the place and like the dust will settle come October for you. So expect some changes and quite a few shifts between July and October. But you need to kind of put in the footwork, because I feel like if you don't have the confidence to make these shifts and these changes, then it's not going to happen. And you're just going to be stuck in the same cycle until an opportunity comes around again. So hopefully that gives you a bit of guidance of some sort. If there's anything playing on your mind about whether to make shifts or not, I would say yes, but do go for, hang on till next month. That's what I would say there. Let's have a look and see. Gracie, hello, my lovely. I am good. How are you doing? Thank you for popping on earlier as well. It was lovely to see you. Right, Donna, let's have a look for you and see. Right, I'm going to do, because I've been on for like nearly 45 minutes now, so I've been doing readings for like half an hour, if not longer. So I'm going to do a couple more, and then that'll be me for tonight doing readings, but I've got lots of other stuff to tell you about, so do hang about, don't go anywhere. Okay, Donna, for you, right. Haha. Okay, so again's come out, you've got the 9 of Wands there. You've also got the 8 of Wands. Then you've got the 4 of Swords, and then you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So looking on here for you, what I'm seeing, Donna, is that actually I want to go back to April, and looking at April here, I'm seeing you in two minds about whether or not to do something. But looking on this one, I'm feeling like for you, you've moved forward, and it's almost like you've kind of put things to bed, shall we say. However, I'm seeing something coming back again round about August. Almost as if you're getting the urge to go back to something, or feeling like, I don't know, there's second guessing on certain things. But I feel like you need to have confidence and conviction in the decisions that you've made. I do feel like for you, round about October, there is a bit of financial joy going on here. Perhaps money that you were owed, or something that just generally financially is just kind of worked out a bit better for you. But I'm going to put another down because I'm... Let me know how you're feeling about this so far in the comments. Right, I'm feeling like... Right, okay, looking at this one. I've got the King of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Over the next 2 months, opportunities will fall into your lap. And that sounds too good to be true. It sounds a bit too easy, but you need to have the confidence to go for them. So rather than going back to anything that's not serving you and you're just feeling like, oh, I'll just go back to that, you need to grab these opportunities by the balls, grab them, And I feel like you need to be moving forward into this. So if there's anything that you've done prior that you've been thinking about going back into, anything work-wise or any hobbies, anything like that, I feel like August will be prime time, because as I say, over the next 2 months, do not go back to, I feel like this one is a no for relationships, but where work or hobbies, things that you enjoy or would like to get back into are concerned, I feel like that is a yes. Okay. So just make sure that you've got your boundaries in place for what you will and won't tolerate. Because for you, I'm seeing, even though you're saying there's changes going on, I'm seeing that there is more changes to come. Your confidence is building. I feel like it's almost like you've been caged for a while and now you're set free. You can blossom, you can grow, you can become the you that you want to be. But I feel like sometimes that hindsight is rearing its head and maybe some doubt is creeping in. But just trust in the decisions that you've made and move forward in doing what it is you want to do, because you've created this energy now where the things that are right for you will gravitate and will move back in for you. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if that's to do with anything that you wanted to know about, but there we are. So I'm going to do 3 more. I'm just going to write some names down. Okay, so Catherine, I'm going to do one for you. Catherine, then I'm going to do Katie, and then going to do see who I don't. And again, if I don't get to you this evening, don't forget you can catch me on another. Right, Kate, right, we're going to go for you, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to bring up this banner here, and we'll see. All right, let's go. I know there's a few of you on as well that caught me on Derek's page this morning. So do forgive me if you think I'm being ignorant, not doing your reading, but some of you did have a reading this morning. So it's only fair. Okay, Donna started a new relationship, unsure and issues at work. Thank you. Haha. Okay, over the next 2 months, Donna, that will opportunities will fall in place for you, but I feel like you need to kind of, like I said, confidence and conviction in the decisions that you're making. So I'm so glad to hear about the new relationship. That is good. That was good news. So amazing. And you're very, very, very welcome. Right, Catherine, for you, let's have a look. Did you say that you had an interview as well? Let's see what comes up. Okay. All right. Catherine, tell me, are you putting in for an interview to work with either a carer or working with people that have some sort of additional need? Because I've pulled out, you've got the 6 of Swords there, and that normally indicates to me that there's someone around you that has got some sort of level of need. But because I'm looking at things based on your interview work-wise, so it would make sense if this is the case. But looking here, you've also got the Magician card. So what I would say here is I feel like you've got no, but you used to. Okay, because I was literally going to say I feel like you've got the skills and compassion to be able to move forward and do this. So if this is not necessarily what you're doing in that job, I feel like over time there will be an element of whether there's a specific person that will be involved in your work or whether that's kind of a branch off element here. But I am getting for you that actually I wouldn't be surprised if, and this isn't me saying like things aren't going to go well, they could go swimmingly. I do feel like this is something that you should maybe consider again. If this job that you've got the interview for tomorrow is nothing to do with that whatsoever, I would really have a think, okay? Because over the next 2 months, I'm seeing you moving into a role that is more suited to you and your schedule and your mental health and your physical health as well. Because I feel like a lot of this, where you've stepped back, is due to physical health. But for some reason, I feel like the job that you're putting in for, there's a lot of sitting. And I know that sounds weird, but for you, I feel like you need to be moving around. Not like actively, but I feel like for you to sit in one place is not going to do you much good. So what I would say is absolutely, I feel like for you in the meantime, even though you've got the interview, keep looking for other placements as well, because it's not that you're not going to get it, but I feel like even if you do get it, something else will come up. Fits what's going on, came out of a care due to help. It's a sitting job too. Okie dokie. Right, to be honest, Catherine, it's probably the case that you probably would soar through the interview and get it, but I feel like you need to also broaden your horizons and look at other stuff available, because while they may say, yes, we're going to offer you the job, I don't know if this job is actually right for you. Are you just taking it because it's a means to an end, or is it because you feel really passionately that you want to do this job? Okay, and if it's the first one, then I would really have a think about if this is definitely the right path to take. I don't want to influence you on this one too much, but I feel like there are other paths that would be more beneficial for you. But I am seeing the interview is going to go well, but I think it's down to you and your decisions on what you do next, rather than them saying, oh, no, thank you. So there we go. But over the next 2 months, opportunities will come up. No, it's to escape stress. Love the company there. Oh, bless you. So yeah, I would unless it's just kind of, if you're offered it, then you can kind of see where it goes and look for other stuff in the meantime. Eliana, I've just read your comment there. So that is going to be our topic for this evening. So once I've done the readings and gone through some bits, I'm actually going to be talking into, just looking there, chatting about kind of awakenings and moving into deepening your connection and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is, rather than, because I've got 3 names here, I've got Katie to do next. Rather than doing a reading as such, what I'm going to do is go through what I need to go like what I was going to chat about, and then we're going to move into the whole conversation of deepening your connection, awakening, coming into your intuition, and we'll do like almost like a kind of a Q&A. I'll talk about stuff, you can share your experiences and any questions that you've got kind of that you want support with, I suppose. We'll go into that. So that is going to be the topic of conversation this evening. So hold that thought, because you've already tuned into it. So next up we've got Katie. Katie Purvis, where have you gone? There you are, with your butterflies. Okay, lovely. Let's have a look for you and see what comes up. Ooh. Okay, right, that one wants to come out. Let's have a look. Katie, let me know that you're still here as well. So, right, Katie, I don't know if you are still here. Hopefully you are. Okay, Two of Cups. That's Two of Cups has come out quite a lot tonight, actually. Yes, you're still here. Fabulous. Okay, so you've got the Two of Cups in reverse. You've got the Fool in reverse, and then you've also got the Two of Swords in reverse. And Catherine, you are very, very, very welcome. So, Katie, what I'm seeing here for you is, it's weird. I feel, looking at this, I feel like you don't know where you're at, because I've got a feeling of just, not necessarily confusion, but as if, you know, when you need inspiration, but you're drawing a bit of a blank. That's what I'm getting for this. And actually, I'm feeling like there's a few obstacles in your way at the minute. And I feel like you don't know your head from your arse at the minute. You don't know which way is which. You don't know what to go for. And to be honest, the cards aren't helping much. So let's have a look and see what else I can draw from this for you. Oh no, a few of you saying internet's been playing up. Hopefully it's not my internet. But yeah, retrograde. Yep. Oh yes. Mercury lemonade. Goodness me. Yeah, retrograde's a pain in the ass. So Katie, for you, what I'm seeing here actually is, with this one, you've got the High Priest and you've got the Devil there. To look at this, what I want to say to you is, actually, I feel like you need a different perspective. Okay. Any obstacles that have come up for you at the minute, yes, they're a pain in the arse and they're stopping you from getting to where you need to be. But with this different perspective, I feel like you need to look at, is the place you're trying to get to where you actually want to be, or is it just where you think you should be? Because this is actually giving you a chance to assess and evaluate where you're at, where you're going with things, and to decide if what you've been kind of working towards or what someone's been helping you towards, is it actually what you want? So over the next 2 months, so between now and August, I think things are going to become a lot clearer for you. And actually, I feel like the reason that's almost drawn a blank is because I can't physically tell you the answers. I feel like this is a case where you need to find out the answers yourself, okay? Because if I tell you, the timeline won't be quite right. But I feel like you need a different kind of perspective. I think you need to see things from a different point of view, and answers will come up there. I'm also very drawn to as well where relationships are concerned, or people that are around you closely at the minute. I would be very I would be, I don't want to use the word wary. I would just be mindful, okay? Mindful. Very mindful of what people are saying, but then what they're doing following that, okay? Do their words match their actions? Because to look at this, I think you need to just be on a watch out for certain people, because I feel like you're on one path and people are saying, yes, I'm right with you, but actually they're maybe not. So make sure that the path that you're going down is actually the path that you want to be on, because people are falsely cheering you down it, and you're going to end up kind of down shit creek in a place that you don't want to be, when you'd rather have been over there, but these people are telling you to go that way. So make sure you are doing what you want to do. So use kind of, I suppose, almost like hindsight, and this chance of any delays, any barriers coming up. I would look into this and just double check, is this what I want? Is this really, really what I want? And that is the main message I've got coming for you. Maybe that doesn't make sense yet, but stick with it, see how it feels in a couple of weeks, and go from there. But do let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Right, and then lastly we've got Kate. Where have you gone, Kate? Kate, where are you? There you are. Okay, fabulous. So Kate, as long as you're still here as well, let me know. So guidance on moving, any dates or things to look out for. Let's have a look and see what we can see. Okay. And if you're enjoying watching this and joining in, I'm iffy about saying the words because Facebook's a bit iffy. But if you want to tag a friend that might want to watch, you don't necessarily have to share. You don't need to share, but yeah, if you know anyone else that would like to watch, just pop their name in and tell them to get over here. Katie, doesn't make sense yet, but we'll keep watch. Okay, I feel like for you over the next 2 months, things will, I don't know, you'll have a chance to see it will make sense. Okay, over the next 2 months, it will make sense. Trust me. But other than that, there's not much else I can say at the minute. So Kate, for you, guidance on moving. Okay, so I've got here the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. You've also got the Knight of Pentacles, and then you've got the Empress. So what I'm seeing here is I've got the number 3. Maybe it's 3 months, or I feel like March doesn't feel quite right. I'm just going to pull a... Okay, no, I'm going more into September. Okay, I feel like not necessarily a move in September, but I feel like maybe that's when you'll have some sort of confirmation, and then moving more into October. But actually what I'm seeing here is that this could be difficult, because what I'm seeing is that all this stuff is happening kind of September, October time, but something will come up for you in August that means that it's a bit harder to cut the ties that you were wanting to cut. And I think you're going to have to really assess on how you're moving forward with this, because at the minute I feel like the plans that you're planning are suitable, but something will come up in August for you that might mean that there's either a change of plan, or that you need to reassess what you're doing and what's going on there. But I do feel like date-wise, I do want to go September, October time for you. Whether that's something that you've got in mind that makes sense already, or maybe it's too far away or too soon, I don't know. But that's what's come up here. However, what I will say, looking at this one here, I wouldn't go shouting about it. I wouldn't shout about it from the rooftops saying, oh, we're moving it, blah, blah, blah. I would keep it on the down low. Not sure exactly why, but keep it on the down low and it will be a lot smoother. I feel like for you to kind of vocalize it too much, or perhaps even tell the wrong person. Something might end up not going the right way. So just be careful about who you vocalize to, and I wouldn't make it public knowledge until it is like almost in stone that it's definitely happening. So hopefully you can take that there as well. A bit of 2 bits in there for you. So that is that's it for the cards tonight, but I'm staying on for a bit longer, so do not go anywhere. Absolutely do not go anywhere. So I'm going to be on for a while longer, probably another hour, to be honest. I've got lots to talk about, lots to tell. So before any of you go anywhere, some of you have left already. No, before you go anywhere, I have got some bits to share with you. So let's talk about firstly something that I wanted to share with you. So obviously I've got the shop, and we've got the Bath and Body range in the shop as well, which has been an absolute hit. And today I put in another order with the wholesalers, and something that I'm really excited to tell you, because something that I've been keeping my eye on at the wholesalers for a while, that I've really wanted to stock, has come back in stock, and I have ordered them, and I'm very happy to say that in the next couple of days, hopefully, I don't know when it will turn up, but I will be stocking the shower steamers. So they're like little bath bombs for in the shower. And I know there's quite a few of you that would rather a shower than a bath, or don't have a bath, you've only got the bath. So them shower steamers I've been hanging out for ages. These are aromatherapy ones. Obviously, when they arrive, I'll be able to tell you a bit more about them. I've also got the shampoo bars come in as well. I put feelers out there. I've only ordered 2 types of them, just to test the water to see how they go. There is more of a range, but they're coming. So I'll tell you more about them. And obviously I've got the bath bombs that are quite big, hefty ones, but I've ordered ones that are smaller, probably about that size, and they're called chill pills. So I'm quite excited. So there is new stuff coming into the shop, but I only ordered it today, so it probably won't be here till Thursday or Friday. So maybe stock over the weekend. So very exciting, and I think the shower bombs will go down quite well. So I've ordered, there's 2 kinds available. One of them was like a boost, so like an aromatherapy boost, and then another one was like a lavender, like winding down. So I thought, well, you can pick and choose. And then the shampoo bars, I can't remember exactly what ones I went for, but I do know that I think one of them is like a silver shampoo. So if you are a blonde, or if you've got the grey, the white, and you'd like to use the silver shampoo, I've got a silver shampoo bar coming as well. And they are SLS, paraben free, they're vegan friendly, they are cruelty free, they're the shit, trust me. Do I have any essential oils? So I was looking at stocking them, but I didn't really know which ones to stock. And here she is right on cue. So Sam in the comments is our essential oils queen. So I was going to have a chat with Sam and see about maybe stocking like the top 5 to begin with, and go from there. So Gracie's wondering how you would use a shower bomb. So they're literally probably about that size, and they're designed in such a way that that if you put it in the bottom, it will just slowly, it will release, I think it's to do with the steam, it will release it up into the steam, and then there we go. So there we go. We've got Sam is here with us. Lauren was asking about you, Sam, but you are here, so it's nice to see you on. I've missed you, and the ladies have missed you as well. But what I'll do when the shower bombs arrive, I will actually try them out, and I will give you an honest review. So there we go. Catherine's just finished, so she can listen more. Fabulous. So that is some bits that are coming to the shop, and you can check out the shop at www.anavea.co.uk. So we've got lots of there's like crystal goodies in there, there is jewelry, you can buy tarot and oracle decks in there. I actually sold, so I did have one of these decks in stock, and it sold last week or the week before, can't remember, one of the 2. So that's gone, but I do have the Light Seers Tarot in stock, which is these ones. So they're in stock. So that's the only other tarot deck I've got. The rest are Oracle. I have got 3 Colette Baron Reid Oracle decks. I've got 2 Rebecca Campbell Oracle decks. I've got a Kyle Gray Oracle deck. And I have got... I think actually that's... Yeah, that's it. So there's quite a few of them to choose from. So if you do want to tap in to choose a new deck, then you can check out the website. And there's other bits on there. There's the bath and body stuff. We've got the aromatherapy bath salts. There's Himalayan bath salts. We've got bath bombs. There's face masks. There's a whole host of treats on there. I'll probably show you in a bit. But there we are. That is that. So next something that I really, really want to get onto before we go talking into embracing your intuition and deepening your connection. So you might have seen about this big thing that I've been sharing on the page. I think I put it out there yesterday, and I'm going to be promoting it for the next couple of weeks. So lots of you have heard me talking about my soul circle, and lots of you in the comments are already in my soul circle. So if you're in my soul circle, give me a yes in the comments. Give me a me. So do let me know if you're there. So if you've been, even if you're not in the soul circle and you've been wondering about it, you've heard me talking about it. So the soul circle is my very, very special membership, my tribe of amazing women. There's about 30 odd of us in there at the minute, and it is such a loving, welcoming, safe and sacred space. And you can be in there if you're after the guidance. You can be in there if you want to grow your intuition. You can be in there just to deepen your connection with yourself, to grow your confidence. So a few of you commenting already saying that you're in. So my exciting thing is, so I am giving you the chance to be part of my tribe for 5 days for free. Okay, so you'll get a 5-day taster of what it's like to be in the soul circle. But not only that, there'll be a shitload of other content as well. So let's have a look. Claire says I'm not in it yet, but I think just been on the fence. Okay, so this is going to help you make that decision. So I'm gifting to you ladies the opportunity to be part of my tribe for 5 days. For 5 days. Absolutely free. So I am inviting you to the big welcoming. So it's a free 5-day online event, and all you've got to do is just pop in your name and your email on the link, and that will give you all of the access information that you need. Let me find the page of where it's at. Okay, there we go. Let's do a screen share. We like a screen share here. Lauren's already on the list. Quite a few of you watching are already on the list as well. Catherine's not on it tonight. Oh, Catherine's a newbie. So you're going to get the chance to explore and see what you think. And I've not done this before. Okay, so the big welcoming is, as I say, a free 5-day online event. So if you're feeling like you need an emotional and a spiritual boost, if you want to tune into your intuition and higher information, or perhaps you just need a bit of guidance to figure out where you're at and what the hell you're doing with yourself. So I want to say, if you've said yes to any of them, then welcome to you. So I'm giving you the opportunity for 5 days to step into my world and become an honorary part of the tribe. And not only that, but to help you step up your confidence and deepen your connection. So this is going to run from the 28th of June to the 2nd of July, Monday to Friday. And it is going to be jam-packed. Trust me, it will be jam-packed. So when you click on the link, I'm going to put this link in the comments. All you need to do is pop your name and your email in there. You'll get a little confirmation email to say, like, yes, thank you, and blah, blah, blah. And then what it will do is it will give you the link to request access to the Facebook group that will run in. And don't worry if you don't get approved straight away. It will be everyone that's requested access will be approved at on the 25th. Okay, so you have a couple of days to do it. And don't think you'll have the time. That's all right. So with this, what it is, it's not a challenge. Okay, it's not a you have to do something every day. So let me tell you what you're going to get included in here to make it a bit easier for you. Okay, let me find the post that tells you all of that. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so don't worry about having time. It's not about having time to do it. It's more about you just having guidance and confidence and clarity. It's not one of these challenges where I set you with task every day and you've got to bugger off and fill out a worksheet and do this and do that and then come back and tell me how you're getting on with it. It's not that. It's literally me giving you a free 5-day pass to checking out the Soul Circle to see what it's like. So you're not going to actually go into the Soul Circle. So this will be a pop-up group here. So what is included in this? Okay, so as I say, it will be like basically a week in the life of a Soul Circle member for free. Okay, so how can you sign into the hub? Can't sign up or sign in. Okie dokie. Right, the hub I'll sort out. Do not worry about that. Do not worry. So with this one, what's included is, let me tell you. Okay, so you will get so over the 5 days you'll get an affirmation posted each morning, which will give you a bit of a kick up the arse, just to give you that affirmation that you can say to yourself or you can focus on throughout the day. There's nothing really you need to do about it. It's there just for a little bit of a kick up the butt. And then also on the Monday will be posted guidance for the week ahead. So it'll be just a type up. So the Soul Circle members will know what I'm talking about because they get this in the Soul Circle. So it'll be just a picture posted up in the group. It'll have typed out tarot guidance for the week ahead just to help you kind of get your shit together and have an idea of what's coming up. Also on the Wednesday, they'll go up. There'll be 3 oracle cards. You know where I put them up, and then you choose the one that you want. And then later on in the evening, there'll be a reveal, and it will tell you the guidance of what your choice was. Thursday, we have Heal and Release, which in the Soul Circle is very, very valuable. It's a chance for you to sort of surrender to anything that's feeling a bit shitty for you at the minute, and to put down that you release yourself from whatever it is that you want to, or just that you want to release yourself from negativity. And then I offer distance healing on the Thursday evening as well. On the Wednesday, there will also be a special announcement, which is very exciting. The Friday evening will be full of live giveaways, which is even more exciting. So there will be prizes. There will be. Also, there will be daily Ask Me Anything posts. So with this Ask Me Anything, so basically a post will go up and it can literally be like, ask me anything. If it's anything to do with the content that I've put up, or if you've just got a question about building your confidence or tuning into your intuition, or you're deepening your spiritual practice, literally anything, that post will go up at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And then on the evening of that day, I will be online live answering those questions, and I'll be present there for you. So answering the questions that you've left in the post, and if anyone's on live and you want to ask anything. So that will be every day for the 5 days. So not only are you getting all this content, you're getting me live every day for 5 days, which the Soul Circle members don't even get that. So this, you want to be in there every day for 5 days. You might be sick of me as well. So, and as I said, there will be giveaways as well. So there'll be lots of prizes in there. And also, excuse me, there is going to be a special giveaway for those people that do invite people in. So it's not like a pyramid scheme type thing, but I want to give back like gratitude, thanks to those of you that have brought people into the big welcoming. So also, as well as that, you're going to get access to certain things. So you will get a personal account in what we call the Members Hub. And that's where you can access different content. And there's not a, you must do this on this day, you must do that on that day. It's there for you if you would like to dip into it, to take advantage of it. Obviously, the more you do dip into it, the more you'll benefit. But it's not a case of do this day, that day, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate everyone's got busy lives. I've got a busy life. And the whole point of the Soul Circle, as well as the big welcoming, is that it fits around you. It fits for what you need, for what you want at that time. And other things you'll get access to. So you will get access to my goal setting and manifesting mini guidebook, which will help you set your goals and get your shit together. You'll also have access to a cord cutting video ceremony and guide sheet, which will help you kind of release any negative emotional ties. And then you're also, this is the juicy one, you're going to get access to a Meet Your Spirit Guide meditation alongside a guide sheet. So it's not a worksheet, it's just a guide sheet that will kind of help you into it. So this one is like, to buy this on the website at the minute is £17 alone, and it will connect you with your spirit guide. So if anyone in the comments is excited about that, give me a something, give me a yeehaw, or give me a woohoo. So lots of you hopefully will be connecting with your spirit guides over the 5 days as well, which is really, Really, really exciting. Just reading the comments. Look, we did. Oh, yay! Never sick of it. Oh, bless you. Amazing. So, as well as that, because that's not it. There is more. There is more. You'll also get people. My lovely ladies in my soul circle get 25% off any bookings, whether it's a one-to-one, whether it's a class or a workshop. They get 25% off. So during the week, you are also going to get an honorary members 25% off anything you book that week. So I'm not saying like you need to book something and have it done that week. You just literally need to book it that week, for it could be a few weeks ahead, but you'll get that 25% discount. And then, as I mentioned, there will be a giveaway. Those of you that have been the most active during the event, those of you that have welcomed people in. So if you want free guidance, if you would like on-hand support, content to help you feel like you can do, be, create whatever the fuck you want, and you want to be a part of something special where you're not judged. We don't have judgy bitches in there. Definitely no judgy bitches. So if you're feeling like someone that wants to be welcomed into an environment where you're accepted as you, where you can openly be you, then you want to join in on the big welcoming. So I'm going to pop the link in. There we go. And then all you've got to do is literally just click the link, pop your name and email in. It will give you the information that you need. Lauren said that she's having trouble clicking into the hub. That's fine, because there's no content actually in there at the minute. It will go live from the 25th. And then don't forget as well to request your access to the Facebook group, and that will kind of leave you lingering a little bit and then you'll get approved in on the 25th. But what I will say is, if you do want to invite anyone, then get them to well, you share the link that I've just shared wherever it's gone. There it is. So share that link as well, and then when they join, then there is a question in the Facebook group to join that says who recommended you, and if your name is in that box because you've recommended them, then you'll get entered into the separate little prize draw for people who've recommended. So absolutely do that. So we want to have a lovely group full of women for the big welcoming. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's absolutely free. There is no obligation to join anything at the end, although some of you may even get the chance to win. So I'm not going to tell you the prizes that I'm giving away, but one thing I will say is that one of you will have the opportunity to win a free 3-month membership in the Soul Circle. So if that's not worth joining in for, then I don't know what is. But I'm really looking forward to you all joining me, and it would be an absolute pleasure to see all of you in there. I know lots of you have signed up already. I've got your names in and I'm just beaming, but I cannot tell you how passionate I am about doing this. It's absolutely not a challenge. It's a big welcoming in. So like welcoming you into my world, welcoming you into my tribe for the week, so you can get a taste of what it's like. And even if you can't commit to anything at the end of it, you've had this 5 days where hopefully you'll feel more confident in yourself. You feel like you've got your shit together a bit more, and you feel like you've been able to make a bit of a deeper connection spiritually, whether it's for you to move forward into kind of more intuitive work, or whether it's just for you to be more at peace with yourself, to tune in and to do that. So that is the big welcoming, which I'm really, really excited about. I'm going to be talking about it all week on the page. Please do feel free to share and to tag people in the posts about the big welcoming, because I'm really excited. Oh, this has literally been in my diary for about 2 months, and I've literally been building up and building up and building up to it. And now I can actually like put it out there, because it was a bit premature before. So I'm quite glad that I can now put it out there. And this will be the last one, because essentially at the end of it, I will be opening up the Soul Circle for new members, which I haven't done technically since January. However, I did have a sneaky little backdoor opening in April, but this will be the last opening for new members until at least the end of the year, maybe even January. So exciting. So so very exciting. So that is that. If anyone's got any questions about the big welcoming, do pop them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer those questions. Lots of you are excited as well. Sonia, my lovely, I've done cards for this evening. Unfortunately, you missed them tonight, but I will be back on next week doing cards again. So Sam, Go F Yourself workshop was absolutely amazing. So that brings me to talk about that one. So it was scheduled in for the 25th, but actually I've postponed it to the 16th of July because it seemed like there was a lot going on, obviously with the big welcoming coming up as well. So what I've done is I've postponed the next Go F Yourself masterclass to the 16th I think it's the 16th. I'm pretty sure it is the 16th of July. And basically the Go F Yourself masterclass, anyone that hasn't done it, well, anyone that has done it, do put in the comments what you thought about it. Obviously Sam said it was great. Do you have to be 18 years old to join? Preferably. I would say 18. My only reservation is that I'm known to be a bit potty-mouthed. So I wouldn't want anyone under 18 to be badly influenced by my behavior, shall we say. So there we go. So Michelle's all signed up for it as well. Pat says the masterclass was amazing, was very, very helpful. Yes, Balm on the Soul, Balm on the Soul. Balm for the Soul, the next one is actually this Thursday, and it's the Akashic Records one. So let me show you how you can book that. Oh no, I don't want that one. Okay, so let's take a look at the website, shall we? So if you would like to book onto, Claire just has to confirm the URL. Amazing, love it. So yes, if you are wanting to get into the big welcoming, you can put your name down, sign up for it, and then you'll have full access from the 25th. But you will get little emails leading up to it. But I won't bombard you. So let's have a look and see. Okay, so on here, so when you go onto my website, this is how it looks. This is it. There we go. Pat's looking forward to Balm for the Soul. Trudy's looking forward to it as well. Amazing. So on here, let's take a, hang on, let me, oh yeah. Okay. So Balm for the Soul, this is going to be a really, really special one. And let me show you how to find it. So on the main page, if you're on a desktop, go to the bar at the top to More and down to, oh shit, oh no, not on More. Go to Book a Group Session. If you're on a device, a tablet or a phone, go to the three lines in the top right, click on that one and book a group session. It will come up on here. There's Balm for the Soul. It's just £17 per person. However, they are limited to 10 ladies per session, and I have got quite a few booked on already. So I think there's maybe two, maybe 3 spaces left for this sessions one. For this month, but this one is all about Akashic Records. So I'm going to be leading you into a really, really lovely Akashic Records meditation. Also, anyone who joins a Balm for the Soul session will get a 3-card tarot reading and a 1-card oracle reading. Then we will lead you through to really balance your chakras, get you in a state of being nice and relaxed. Then I'll lead you through that guided meditation. So the Akashic Records is basically like the book of not just life, but everything that has been, everything that is, and everything that will be. So you're going to get a chance to travel into your soul temple and to discover not just your Akashic Records, but to meet your Akashic guide as well, and to get a bit of insight into where you're headed, or if you're in the right place for what you should be doing at the minute. So this is going to be a really, really deep but lovely, lovely meditation, and at just £17. And then from that, you'll move into independent meditation, which where you do that, I'll offer distance healing to each of you, bring in all 6 of my spirit guides that I work with. I'll do intuitive healing. I'll balance the chakras, and just generally, you just feel lovely at the end, and you get to journal afterwards. And there's an opportunity to share if you'd like to. You're not obliged to. And that's on this Thursday evening, starts at 8:30 p.m. UK time. So if you would like to join that and you want to take the last couple of spaces, then do pop on and book, because I think there is literally 2 or 3 spaces left, because I've got almost a full house for this one. So Trudy says my meditations are amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. So oh, thank you. Sam says as well, Balm for the Soul sessions are fantastic, worth every single penny. So yeah, do book on for this one because it will be a really, really, really special one. So also on the website as well, if you do want a bit of a look around, I need to, right, that masterclass has already been, but I'll run that again. Right, this one needs to be changed. So it is going to be the 16th of July. So the Go F Yourself masterclass is for women who are done with giving a shit about what other people think and are ready to live their life the way they want to. You can book onto it at the minute, but what I would say is I'm not going to actively promote it right now because I am focusing on putting the big welcoming out there. But also you've got the shop on there. You can look at all the bits in the shop and guidance and reading. So another thing that I would love to tell you about, which is very, very exciting. 11 p.m. on a Thursday. God, everyone will be tired and God, they'll be all done out. Catherine subscribed now. Fabulous. So lots of you on. I'm so excited to see all these names on the list. Woohoo. So on the website, if you would like to book some sort of guidance, so let me show you what I've got. So if you would like to book something that is not in real time, shall we say, the options that we've got here is you can either book a personal projection, and this will come in a typed document, a PDF, which you'll receive into your inbox, and you can choose to have a projection for 3, 6, or 12 months. So let's have a look at this one. Let's tell you a bit more about this. So what this will be is a comprehensive document that gives you a rundown of the months ahead. So whether you choose 3, 6, or 12 months, what you will get is a channeled crystal selection. You'll get chakra guidance for each month, and then you'll get tarot guidance for each month as well. And I know a few of you watching have had the projections and swear by them. And I've had so many good reviews. So with these ones, the 3, 6, and 12 months, so the 3-month projection is 37, the 6-month projection is 57, and the 12-month projection is 97. So you're getting all 12 months of guidance for less than £10 each, which is a bargain, really. And you can hop on, you can do that there, and that will go straight to your inbox as soon as it is done. And there's nothing you need to provide or anything, that will just come straight through to you. But then alternatively, if you want something a bit different, so this is my little baby, that this is my newest offering that I've put together, and this is very, very unique. It is unlike anything I've seen anyone do, so I'm loving it, and I am going to toot my own horn on this one. So this is a bespoke color chart. So if you've not seen much of what I do aside from the readings, basically, let's make me bigger. So as well as doing the readings, the guidance, the meditation, the healing, all of this. So I am an artist as well. I've trained artistically. I've worked as a professional artist for the past 7 or 8 years. And also, goodness me, something stuck in my throat then. Also kind of working into soul art and whatnot as well. But as a trained artist, I know a shitload of information on color theory and whatnot, but also moving into the color healing side of things and chromotherapy. So this color chart is similar in concept to having like an astrological chart done. So it would really go detailed into you, your personality and whatnot, but this is based on your colors rather than your stars, shall we say. So all I need to know for this one is just your birthday, so I can determine what your sun sign is, and from there I'll give you your zodiac colors, and you'll get your complementary color and your harmonious color, what they mean for you and how you can navigate things based on that. And then what I'll do, something very, very special, is I will tap into your 3 soul colors. Okay, so with these ones is your dominant soul color, your submissive soul color, and your emerging soul color. And once I figured them out for you, then I can give you a bit more guidance based on that. So it'll be guidance into you and who you are and how you may move forward. And you'll get that soul color analysis. You'll also get a list of your powerful crystals that you can use to benefit you personally as well. And then you'll get that zodiac and soul color guidance. And then as well as this, so everything that I've mentioned up till now is you don't need it done again. Once you've had it once, it will serve you for time to come. But then you also get on top of that, you get a personal chakra analysis, and then with that, a chakra body reading. So these will change in time. Okay, so I'll tell you the next bit in a sec. But then you also get channeled color healing within this. So the chakra analysis, the body reading, and the color healing is almost like an extra bonus, which is really, really exciting. But they will change. They can be done again. So what will happen is if you have a chart done and you would like your chakras done again, then I would ask that you requested like a minimum if 6 months later, and obviously you get it at that discounted rate, you wouldn't need a chart again. So once you've got your chart done, like that's you're set. You are completely set, and then that's you can just refer back to it for any guidance or insight into you, how you should be navigating things and whatnot. And that is just £67. And it will be a really, really comprehensive document that you can refer to time and time again. So within that, you've got all of this readings, analysis, healing and whatnot. So £67 is an absolute bargain. The price will be going up in a couple of months. This is like a launch price. So if you would like to get in on that, you can. And those of you that did join my colour and chromotherapy masterclass, you'll have had an email today as well, just to remind you that you have got that discount for the chart because you did join the masterclass as well. So there we go. Michelle, pink, purple and red. That's your favourite colours. Ooh. So funnily enough, your favourite colour may not necessarily be your soul colours. So it's very interesting because sometimes you'll either feel really, really aligned with your colours, or you won't resonate with them at all. And when that's the case, it doesn't mean that they're not your colours. It means that you need to welcome in more of what that colour is about, more like the essence of what this colour does for you or can do for you, or how it might make you feel. So working with colours, reading with colours is a completely different kettle of fish. But it can give you a lot of insight into you and who you are and how to navigate things as well. And then with that chakra reading, so if you don't know much about chakras, so chakras are energy points within the body, and we have many chakras, but we work with kind of, for this instance, I work with the 7 main chakras, which you work from the base right up to the crown. So right at the bottom, you've got your root chakra, which is red. That's at the base of the spine, just underneath the bum. And then up into the sacral chakra, which is that kind of right deep in the hips where your kind of womb area is. That's your sacral, that's orange. Then moving up just above the belly button in the stomach area, you've got your solar plexus, which is yellow. Then up again, you've got into the chest, you've got your heart chakra, which is green. Then up, you've got throat chakra, which is blue. Then you've got your third eye and your crown. Now, sometimes you get third eye as indigo and crown as violet, but the way I work and a lot of other people work, because it can be complicated, especially when you're leading a guided meditation, is I do third eye is purple and crown is white. And you've also got like your earth star chakra, your soul star chakra, and there's lots of other ones as well. But basically, these are the energy points that can determine, that can influence your mental well-being, your physical well-being, and lots of what's going on within you. So a chakra body reading and a chakra analysis can be really, really beneficial. And obviously to have that healing, not only the chakra healing, but also the color healing as well, can be really, really beneficial for you. And that will be done remotely, so you won't need to book an appointment as such. So if you are a bit busy, you don't need to worry about that going on there. So Sam needs to book in a color chart. Yes, your reading was amazing. And oh, thank you. And order the, yes, so there is singing bowls that you can order on the website as well, which is very, very exciting. So that's the color charts. So you can get them on there. And then if you do want to book a one-to-one, then what you can do, actually, they're still on there. Are they still on there? I believe they are. Yes, no, that's not what I was looking at. Taroscopes. They are on there. Okay, so the taroscopes are, you can go on there and you can choose which one of the cards you want. And it's got like a pre-typed reading, which will be sent to you in your email in a PDF. So it'd be like an A4 sheet. So you choose the card that resonates with you. It's only $3.99. So if you're a bit of a loose end and tight on a budget, then they are there. But going into to book a guidance reading, to scroll down, so one-to-one guidance. I do intuitive business guidance, but that's by the by. But on here, the one-to-ones, you can book 30 minutes or you can book 60 minutes. It's entirely up to you what you feel you need. But I just do want to make it clear that it's not a mediumship reading. Okay, so I will not be connecting with spirit within these sessions. These are guidance sessions for you to help you find clarity on what you should be doing, to help you get your shit together, and to give you a bit of insight into what to expect, what's coming up, and how to navigate that. So if you do want to book a one-to-one, then you can do that. They're held via Zoom. They get recorded for you, so then you can watch or listen back. So with the one-to-ones, the cards that I've used the 2 decks here. You get both of these in a reading. And to start with, we do 5 of the big cards and 4 of the small ones. I'll look into what's going on there, and then we'll move forward. We can pull out more as we need to. There's no limit on how many cards we can pull out during the time that you've booked. And we'll just go over as much as you want. It's completely interactive. You can ask as many questions as you want. And it's just really, really lovely, especially to have that kind of virtual one-to-one as well. So if you do want to book those, so you can go onto here, you can book a 30-minute session as just 37, or a 60-minute session as 57. So it's entirely up to you. Obviously, when you do book the 60-minute, you're saving a bit of money, because 37 times 2 is like, what, 74? So you're technically saving yourself, I'm not good at maths, 7, so I don't know, like nearly 20 quid-ish thereabouts. So if you do want to book a one-to-one, if you want a bit more than what you've had here on the lives, then you can do that there. But do pop on to the website, have a browse, and see if there's anything that you fancy. So if anyone's got any questions on any of that, do pop me a comment and ask. Sam loved learning about the soul star chakra. Yes, that one. So that's like where we hold our higher information. And actually with Thursday's session with the Balm for the Soul, where we go into the Akashic records. So before we begin that meditation, when we align our chakras, when we ground down, we will be activating the soul star chakra as well, to allow us to tap into that Akashic records. And also you'll be journeying into your soul temple. So some of you have already journeyed there with me. I know those of you that did the art for the soul, art therapy sessions and workshops, really enjoyed journeying to your soul temple. It's such an infinite, amazing, beautiful space, and mine will look completely different to yours. Our temples look completely different. In that instance, I took them into their soul gallery, because we're obviously focusing on the art and the creative side. But in this instance, you'll be taken to your hall of your Akashic records, your little Akashic library, which is very exciting. I really can't wait for this one. I'm buzzing. So yes, I would absolutely love you to join me on that one if you haven't already signed up, but there is a couple of spaces left, so do be quick if you want to join. What I'll do actually is I'll pop that Balm for the Soul session, that link in if anyone did want to book on it, so it's there. Michelle sounds amazing. Catherine, well, you're more than welcome to book a one-to-one. I will happily do a reading for you. So there we are. So next, moving into kind of our topic for this evening, which is going to kind of tie us up quite nicely. So lots of you have asked already, not just tonight, but just in general. And it's something that I thought I wanted to have a chit chat about, because a lot of what I do is based around confidence, but not just confidence in you, but building confidence intuitively and spiritually, tapping into any gifts, any skill, or whatever it is that you call it, kind of embracing your awakening. And I do feel like the kind of the self-confidence and self-worth does go hand in hand with deepening your connection and embracing your intuition. So our topic of the evening, to nicely finish us up, when I say finish us up, we'll be chatting for a little while, is about embracing your intuition and deepening your connection. So let me know in the comments how you are on your intuitive journey. Are you there yet? Have you begun it? Are you feeling like you've got a bit of something going on, but you don't really know what to do with it? Have you started doing meditation, or have you started practicing in some sort of way? Let me know how you're embracing your intuition at the minute, or if you would like help to kind of get started on that journey. Sam, how am I getting on with my book? So the book is dribs and drabs. It's coming, but I've also been working on something else very exciting. Those of you in my soul circle will have seen it. I think I put it up yesterday. So the book is kind of slowly in progress, and there's the other thing that's in progress as well, which I'm gonna keep stum about at the minute. So if you are in the soul circle, don't tell anyone. So there we go. Michelle loves meditation. It's so powerful, and I think there's a lot of like negative views on meditation. I think people think you have to be some sort of monk sat under a tree doing like the stereotypical like, oh, but it's not. That's not, well, it is meditation, but meditation is literally going within your mind, going within like your energy, and just tapping in, like going on either a visual journey or just embracing the stillness and just listening for any guidance, or targeting, focusing on certain things that you want to work through, to sort of vamp up, to embrace, or to actually kind of, like I say, work through, to overcome. There's lots and lots of things that meditation can do, and it is very, very special. Claire feels like she's got something going on, but a bit unsure of it. Yeah, I get that. Trudy's stumbling along. I think, Trudy, you're doing quite well. Sam's need to move on with intuitive self, but knows it will come. Yeah. Linda doesn't know where to start. Pat, you have been doing amazingly, absolutely amazingly, and I'm so proud of the work that you've done and how far you've come. Michelle, I taught you how to do it. Oh, bless you. I hope you're continuing doing it. I hope you're doing well. Yes, even daydreaming is meditation. Holly, hello, lovely. How are you? So you've caught us in our little discussion. We've just started talking about kind of deepening your intuition and tapping in further. So I think you've come in at the right time, because you and I both know that you've got a bit of something going on. Claire started to get happier in your intuition. Yes. So intuition is not necessarily just about becoming a psychic. It's more about like tapping into, because when we talk about intuition, when we talk about spiritual connection, a lot of people just assume that you're going to become a medium, or you're going to become someone that reads cards for someone, but there's so much more to it than that. It's actually, you might not even do anything for anyone else. It might just be specifically just for you to have confidence and clarity that you can tune in and get the answers that you seek, rather than seeking answers or validation elsewhere. Sarah, yes, it is the 27th of August to the, is it the 5th or the 3rd of September? We're coming down from the 27th. We're down for 7 nights. I know that much. We're staying at Seaview, so it'll be very, very exciting. Dawn, that's all right, bless you. You get off to bed, because I know you've got work in the morning, and you can catch this bit when you watch it back. So let's have a look. Holly, yes. For me, it's a lot of empathy. People, it sounds strange, like an over. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. So that's kind of a strong pointer on if you are sensitive, shall we say. So many of us are empaths, and when we talk about empaths, it's like you can either walk into a room and you get a real feel for what's going on in there, or you can get a feel for the energy, or you know when something's off. But also, when you're around certain people, you can soak up their energy. You can almost feel how they're feeling, and it can become very overwhelming. So as an empath, you might suffer from headaches, or you might prefer to have time just on your own in your own space, because being around other people is emotionally and spiritually draining. It really, really can be. But also as empaths, a lot of us, we feel like we need to save everyone. We need to heal the world. We need to help and heal. But actually, you, as an empath, you need to almost train yourself to set boundaries, to protect yourself, to know that you don't have to run around saving everybody else. Like, the people that need the help will come to you. It's not down to you to go around and save everyone. And you'll know that I'm a big fan of Rebecca Campbell and her work. And actually, I can't recommend to you enough her books. I actually stock them in the shop. So there's Light is the New Black and there's Rise Sister Rise are in the shop. And she's also just released Letters to a Starseed, which I've got, but I've yet to read it. And her books are so profound and kind of give you her journey into what she does now, and absolutely amazing. But in one of them, I think it's in Light is the New Black, it says about obviously me talking about not having to go around saving everyone. Like it says about being like a lighthouse. A lighthouse doesn't run around the island trying to save all the boats. It just stands there shining, and it shines as light brightly. And just like us, it's not down to us to run around finding all these people to save. We stand there, we shine our light, and those people that need our help will be helped as they are meant to. It is not down to you to save everyone. It's not down to you to make sure that everything is okay. And I feel like as empaths, that creates a lot of stress for us because we do feel like we need to. And like Holly says, yeah, we do beat ourselves up when we can't do that for people. So like Sarah says as well, you do have to ground yourself. Absolutely. You do really, really need to stay grounded. You need to protect your energy, because when you work with other people's energies, and especially helping people that are going through tough times, or even if you're just not doing it in a professional capacity, but just supporting friends and family, you do need to make sure that you do have that protection, or that once you're spending time with certain people, then you're kind of closing down, you're cleansing yourself, and either doing like incense, sage, or just doing a bit of a ceremony. Oh, excuse me. It's really, really, really important to do that and to maintain your energy, because, and I'm going to say it, I say it nearly every live, you can't pour from an empty cup. I'm going to get a t-shirt made that says it. You can't pour from an empty cup. So basically you need to make sure that the balance is right for you. And this is why, because I know a few of you watching have supported me for a number of years, and I used to actually operate on a completely different page called the Psychic Peridot, which was one that I I know I'm getting a bit sick. I did a yoga class before I came on live. I'm quite impressed with myself. So yeah, before I did this page, I had the Psychic Peridot page, and I was what I would call myself a psychic medium entertainer. I would go to pubs and village halls. I would do stand-up mediumship and deliver messages. I would do mediumship on lives. I would do fucking so much stuff. And I was in that mindset that I was an entertainer. I wasn't creating any real results or anything for people. I was just filling the gap. I was a novelty. I was just a bit of a laugh, like, oh, we'll see if she's any good. And the energy there for me didn't sit right, and it drained me, and it made me feel like shit. And that is a lot of why I don't do mediumship anymore. And I can do mediumship, and to toot my own horn, I'm a fucking good medium. I really, really am. But I don't do it because I need to protect my energy to be able to do the work that is right for me. And I took probably 2 years out from that, because I crashed and burned. I was at my peak of doing work, and I was probably like one of the top recommended in the area. I had lots of good recommendations. Like, my business was thriving, but personally I crashed and burned, and I had to stop. I really, really had to stop. And I took 2 years out, and that's when I found myself. I found me. I found what I needed. I learned how to balance my energy. I trained in what I do now. I trained in the meditation, in the healing, and I researched and I learned what I needed to know. And that's how now I can do the work that I do with the correct balance, with the correct energy, and I don't feel burnt out. Literally, when I was doing it before, I would do a reading and I would feel like I'd run into a brick wall. I felt like absolute dog shit. And I'm not even lying. I felt like crap. And I would be doing, like, I was like a conveyor belt, just churning out reading after reading after reading. And it felt shit. Whereas now the work that I do, I offer them, but I don't necessarily like to call them readings. I prefer to call it guidance, because I'm not giving you a reading and saying, like, oh, you'll meet a tall, dark, handsome man and you'll come into money and all of that shit. It's not like that. It's not for a bit of fun. I like to believe and think that the guidance and the work that I do now has deep, deep meaning for people, that it does help people through some shit times. It gives confidence, it gives clarity, and it helps you to become the person that you want to be. So I don't just do guidance and readings and don't just do healing. I work, and I don't like the word coach, but I like to help people with their confidence and to kind of work through a lot of the shit that I've been through as well. So that's where I'm at with kind of the energy thing. It needs to be right. Otherwise, you're just going to burn yourself out, and all of the work that you put in is going to be for nothing. So you need to make sure that the balance is right for you. You don't need to save everyone. You don't need to be busting your ass doing all this stuff. But also equally, when you come into embracing your intuition and deepening your connection, we see people doing the mediumship on the lives. We see people doing the tarot cards on the lives, like I do. But just because you're intuitive, it doesn't mean that you need to be a medium. It doesn't mean that you need to read tarot cards. There's so much more to it. You could be a healer. You could be someone that does oracle. You could be someone that does more holistic therapy. You could be someone that works more with animals than people. Like, think further afield. And also, when I say a healer, people's first reaction or instinct is to go, I'll do Reiki. And yes, fair enough, Reiki has its place, and I absolutely commend anyone that does do Reiki. But just because you're a healer, it doesn't mean that you need to do Reiki. There is more out there. There's crystal healing, there's intuitive healing, there's shamanic healing, there's past life healing. There's so much more. So don't kind of put yourself into a box. Explore what is out there and go for what's right with you. Just because someone else is doing something and it works for them, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And within the spiritual world, you're always going to be learning. I'm constantly learning. Anyone in the spiritual realm that tells you they know everything is absolutely full of shit. And I will tell you that now, because you cannot know everything that there is to know, because there is just an infinite wealth of wisdom and knowledge. And there are people that have experienced certain things and this and that, but nobody knows everything. And if someone's telling you, I'm going to train you because I know everything there is to know, it's not quite right. Okay, maybe on certain terms where it's like logical, there is, but when you're talking in terms of energy, in terms of universal work, in terms of angels and guides and anything like that, there is so much to explore. We're constantly evolving, we're constantly learning, and just because you feel like you don't know enough about something right now, don't let that be the thing that stops you from learning more, because we're constantly learning. Okay, and you've got to start somewhere. So if you're feeling like you are intuitive and you want to deepen your connection, what is stopping you? Tell me right now in the comments, what is stopping you? Because I guarantee you, whatever it is that's stopping you, there is a way that you can move forward through it. Right, Lauren, lovely, you're off to sleep now. That's all right. Oh, bless you. That's all right. Girl gotta work. Girl gotta work. But I'll probably give you a wave on the school run in the morning. Just reading through your comments as well. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Yes, Holly. Yes, that's a very, very good point as well. So a lot of the time, like for example, if I said something to you and you said no, it doesn't fit right, some people would go, okay, well actually maybe it's this then. But I've got the confidence in me now to be like, this is what I'm getting, all right? And it might not fit for you right now, but trust me. And I've had so many no's over the years have come back to me and been like, actually, yeah, you told me this, and it happened exactly as you said it would. And I think while there needs to be an element of resonance within a reading or within some sort of guidance, there does need to be that element of resonance. But actually, if you knew all of the answers, you wouldn't need to pay me for a reading. You just know it yourself. So sometimes you can't know everything. And when people kind of change their tune and change what they're saying, that's a bit dubious. And then again, Holly brings up another point there as well. So this comes into like cold reading. And a lot of the reason, like I don't do face-to-face anymore. So say, for instance, I came to you, right, let me just put out there, I don't like doing one-to-one readings at my house. And a lot of the reason is because I just don't like people coming to my house. It's my space. It's my area where it's kind of my little sanctuary. And also, I'm not the best housekeeper. So if someone's coming here for a reading, it means I need to clean the fuck out of my house. And no. But then the only alternative to that would be me to go to their house. And then this is the point that Holly makes here, is that if I came to your house, right? Okay. And for some reason, people don't want me to do them a reading on Zoom, but they want me to come to their house and read for them in person. And I used to do that, and that was fine, but I don't do it anymore. And a lot of it is because, right, I come to your house, I see pictures of your kids on the wall. I instantly know that you've got a boy who's roughly about age 5 and a girl who looks about age 3. I can see pictures of your husband. He's dressed in like army gear, so I know that your husband's in the military. I can see that on the wall. By looking at you, I can see your reactions to things that I'm saying. If you recoil, I'll think, oh, that's not right, so I'll change it. And then I'll just kind of get a feel of you, and it gives too much away. It really gives too much away. And that's the easiest way for people to cold read, because they get all of this information just from coming to your house. Whereas if I'm sat on Zoom with you, all I can see is your face, and that's it. There's no other information that gives me insight into you and who you are. And the less I know about you, the easier it is for me to do a reading. And I get people going, oh yeah, you'll just look it up on Facebook. And it's like, well, actually no, because if I did that, it would make it harder for me to do. So the less I know about you, the better. So there's that as well. People do cold read, and it's shit. The work that I do, I like to sort of make a point that I am a genuine person. Often at times I'm naive, but I make a point of being a fair, genuine, kind person. But there are people out there that are scamming bastards. They really, really are. They will take your money and they will just feed you a load of shit. And I know this because it's been done to me as well. And I'm not going to name names, but it has been done to me. And it's dog shit. And it does make you kind of doubt people. So I know people are dubious. And I don't blame anyone out there that is dubious towards anything intuitive or spiritual, because there is a lot of charlatans out there, and I will say it because I know there is. But this is why I do this, because then you get to see me as a real person. I'm not just some random that sat here doing readings all night long waiting for you to pay me some money. I like to come on, I like to connect with you. Majority of you that are on, I know that we've got a couple of newbies on tonight, but most of you on are regulars that come on, and we have that rapport, and it's nice to connect with people that are nice. It's lovely. I'm just reading this one. Gracie, nervous for your foster care. I have a young one coming in tomorrow. Oh, bless you. Oh, you will be absolutely fine. You'll be great. You will. Okay, just be strong, because you will be able to do everything that little one needs you to do. I'm just looking there. Been doing it 10 years for every new child. Yeah, I really, really commend you for doing that as well. It must be so rewarding. I can imagine difficult, but such a rewarding thing to do. Absolutely. Let's look. Holly, remember at medium at bingo before? Yeah. Do you know, when I was doing the mediumship, if I had a John or a Mary come through, I would literally be like, oh, piss off. Like, literally, like, no. Like, you just go, can anyone take a John? And literally, like, 99% of the hands in the room go up, and you're just like, for fuck's sake. Or, like, everyone's got a John or a Mary or a Pat. And it's just like, oh, for God's sake. And you get people like, some people are just chancers. They really, really are. They really are chancers. Claire says, oh, where have you gone? There you go. Oh, Gracie, rewarding but tough. I can imagine. But no, hat off to you. Genuinely, like, well done to you. You will be absolutely amazing. Claire was scammed by a psychic who's well known. But yeah, me too. So I was scammed by a very well known psychic as well. And that's another story that I'm not going to share. But it was just a fucking pain in the ass, and what a palaver. So I am dubious about certain people. Actually, to be fair, I've been scammed by 2 well-known ones, which is shit, really. And actually, that's another reason why I will I might bring in someone in future. So at the minute in my soul circle, I've brought in my sister to help me run with the admin side of things. But I will never have a team of people that will do my work for me. When you book something, when you buy something, it is me. The only exception would be obviously if you buy something from the shop, some things do come direct from Leslie, who's fantastic. She's based in Essex and she does stock a lot of the products that go out, but I've got a lot of stock here. So that's the only time something will come from someone that's not me, because I feel very strongly that if you are buying a product from me because you're buying from me, then it's a bit shit if it's not from me. Like, that defeats the point. So there we are. And yeah, people, yeah, you're right. People do want to just, I went to a like an audience night. I used to do them, but I went to one, quite a well-known lady in the area, and I did get a reading from her, and to an extent she was right, but I don't know, I just felt a bit weird. And I went to a spiritualist church locally as well. Anytime I go anywhere, I always get a reading, and it's just like, ooh, okay. But I haven't had a reading for myself in a while, and you'll probably notice for you, if you are intuitive and you're stressing yourself out thinking, oh fuck, I'm no good, I can't even read for myself, it's harder to read for yourself because you'll see what you're seeing and then you'll change it because you don't like it. You'll change the narrative, you'll change what you're seeing there, and you're just like So it's really, really hard to read for yourself. And every so often I do like to have a reading for me from someone else, but it's been quite a while actually. I can't remember my last reading I had. I think I might have to book one in. I think I will. Oh God, it's got to be maybe nearly 2 years since I had a reading done. So there we are. And the good thing is, oh, amazing. Love Leslie's crystals. Yes, Leslie's crystals. So the crystals in the shop, the chakra packs, and also like the pendulums, the beaded bracelets and whatnot, they all come from Leslie, and they're absolutely wonderful, and they're just amazing. There's also the selenite wands, and selenite charging plates are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So right, Holly. So dream wise, I'm not a dream expert, but I have some seriously messed up dreams. For as long as I can remember, I've had weird dreams, so I'll quite often look them up. So I know bits about dream interpretation from looking at my own dreams, but also interpretation by way of like kind of just intuition and doing readings and whatnot. So with that, I'm just reading your comments. I'm just smirking away to myself. I'm not saying anything. But dream wise, my go-to would be a website called Auntie Flo, and I know that sounds like a period. But it's let me hang on, I'll put the link in the comments. So this is my trusted source that I've used for years and years, Auntie Flo, and I always think, oh, Aunt Flo has come for the week. But that would be my go-to source for any dream interpretation and whatnot. It's literally like it's a library full of the most obscure stuff that will help you out, and there's a lot of other stuff on there, but yeah, really good. I have messed up dreams. I'm just reading your comments. Oh, I'm not saying anything. So anywho, this is awkward. Yeah, so dream wise, I have a lot of recurring dreams as well. A lot of mine, I have recurring dreams about wolves, and a lot of it is like there'll be a curfew, and I've got to get in because the wolves come out at a certain time and they like descend on the town or wherever we're at, and we've got to be indoors all shut up. And I'll either be indoors and they're like crowding where I'm at trying to get in, or it'll pass curfew and I'm out somewhere and I can't get back in, and it's just like panics me. So I quite often have recurring dreams about wolves. For a while I used to have, before I've been driving 6 years, but I used to have recurring dreams about me driving, and it would be weird. It'd be really, really weird. I wouldn't be able to drive, or something would go wrong. And I genuinely believed that I was never, ever going to drive. And then obviously I'll pass my test. So, and funnily enough, I've never had those dreams since, which is very, very weird. But then other recurring ones I've had, I'm trying to think. Another one. So this is weird. And let me know in the comments if you have this as well. Like in my dreams, I'm blind and I feel like I'm spinning, and I know that people are around me in my dream, but I'm spinning and I can't see, and I'm completely blind. And if I'm shouting, there's nothing coming out. And other times I'll be able to fly in my dreams, but it's like you just push your feet off and you'll fly. But then sometimes I'll float and float and I'll float and I'll float too high, and then I'll lose my ability to fly and I'm stuck up really high, and it's like, so there's that one. And then there's another recurring dream I keep having. I don't want to talk about it too much because it freaks me out. And it doesn't even sound scary. But it's about a Victorian horse in a big old cupboard. And it sounds really weird. It's like this toy horse kind of thing. And I have recurring dreams about it, and it just freaks me out. Really, really freaks me out. Lots of you saying you can't remember your dreams. It's weird. Do you know, I find it weird that people don't dream. But then I suppose if you're used to not dreaming or not remembering it, it's weird. But I always remember mine so intensely. They're so vivid. Oh, God, what's going on there? Oh, someone's ringing me. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's Mark's trying to ring me. God. Silly man. Yes, dreams are weird. But again, this can give, like a lot of you have said there as well, about you like dreaming things and it coming true and happening. So dreams are also insight into intuition as well. So basically, when it depends on the frequency that your brain's working on. So when we're born, and this kind of teams in with children being quite intuitive as well. So when we're born, up until the age of about 6 or 7, our brain works on a theta frequency. So it's the frequency that we receive the best at. So we'll go into theta when we're meditating or when we're working intuitively, and that's basically where we receive. But because babies and children are in that theta frequency, they can also receive information. So this is why children will be susceptible to seeing spirit or knowing past life information or just knowing things, because they're on that theta frequency. But from about age 6 or 7, we move from theta into beta frequency, and that's where our more logical mind kicks in. And then also like social conditioning and whatnot, and then we're led to believe that things aren't real and all that crap. So that's your frequencies there. But then when we go into that dreamlike state, then you're in the delta frequency, and that is like the real deep state. So when you're in the delta frequency and you're aware of what's going on, it's really, really powerful. And you can learn to do things like astral projection. But some of you might often get like sleep paralysis. I get a lot of sleep paralysis. But astral projection and lucid dreaming as well is that's a whole other topic. That's a topic for another time. But the frequencies our brains work on, because we're all like frequency, we're all energy. So it's like your little antenna, you can receive different things depending on the frequency that you're working on. So when you are trying to learn to use your intuition more, the reason that I always use meditation as my first port of call is because you're training yourself to work on that theta frequency and to receive on the theta frequency. And then the more you do it, it's like a muscle, like when you go to the gym, the more you use it, the more you train with it, the stronger it will get. And then you'll naturally be able to flow into that frequency more easily, and then be able to receive and interpret that information. I'm just looking at oh, Claire, the grandparents come and visit in your dreams. So as well, that's another one. So spirit will come and visit you in your dreams. So basically, this is the kinder, more subtle way for spirit to visit. And it's because, for example, if say old nanny's passed away and you're just sat there having your grub, and then you look at the corner and she's sat there going, hi, then you're going to think, fucking hell, what, where? And then you'll freak out. Whereas if you have a dream that old nanny's come to visit and it's lovely and it's wonderful, then it's a bit easier for you. It kind of breaks you in gently. So quite often, while we're having these dreams, it is actually people in spirit coming to us. So if you do have a dream that someone has visited you and they're in spirit, it's most likely that they've genuinely visited you and they're just being a bit nice rather than trying to freak you out. So there we go. Holly dreamt that your mum died last night. It's freaked you out all day. So they can be really, really freaky. But what that means is probably that there's a transition coming up for your mum, or that between you and your mum, there's a shift that's going to happen within that relationship. So that's what'll go on there too. So, hello?
You right?
Yeah, sorry, I'm still on live. That's why I hung up.
Well,
So that's maybe what that will do. But check out Anti-Flow, and that will give you more insight because you can look into details of that dream as well. So lots going on there. Let me know if you've got any other questions because I've been on for like 2 hours now. You okay? You happy? Yeah, any more questions? I'll probably start to wrap up in the next 10 minutes. But it's been really good being on tonight and answering all your questions. And don't forget, if you haven't already, do click on and sign up to the big welcoming, so then you can get your access to that free 5-day event where you can all have a week in the life of the Soul Circle. Holly, oh bless you. That's maybe that transition then as well. So I wouldn't take that as too much of a worry. I'd take that more as shifts coming and transitions coming up. So yeah, have a look on Anti-Flow and see if you can recall any other details, because then it'll give you different scenarios and then it'll make more sense. Just looking, Claire, need a one-to-one. Absolutely. Feel free to book in. So any one-to-ones are booked via the website. So you literally just go on there, pick a time slot that suits you, and it's in. So there's no faffing about having to message me and say, oh, I can do this time. Are you available? Oh, no, I'm working that day. I can't do that time. Can you do this time? So you literally just pop on and choose when suits you. It's nice and easy peasy. There's a lot of fun tonight on social media in the dream. Just, oh no, oh Holly. And Catherine as well. Really, really sorry for your loss to hear that. Sending lots of love. Yeah, booking at the end of the month. Literally, whenever it suits you, there's no rush to book in to do anything. It's got to be at your own pace, whether it's a masterclass, whether it's a healing session. And also, talking of the healing sessions, so if you not necessarily want a reading, but if you go onto the website, onto one-to-one self-care options, there is the options here to book. You can book let's have a look in here. I can't find the thing there. So you can book a chakra balancing and intuitive healing session. So that's within a 60-minute session, and you get a chakra analysis, chakra healing realignment, intuitive healing, sage cleansing, all the stuff. Bring in the spirit guides, like a full overhaul. That's well, in person it would be 67. Virtually it's 47 for the 60 minutes, and you get an oracle card at the end as well, and you get a chakra body reading. Then the other option is to have a personal meditation, healing and guidance session. So if you don't want to have a group meditation, but you would like something more bespoke, something more one-to-one for you and what you need, then you can book this session. It's 90 minutes, so it's an hour and a half, and you do get a full reading within it. You get a card guidance consultation, meditation, grounding and alignment, a guided meditation bespoke to you, and then independent time to meditate while I do your healing. That is 67, but also like there's a lot included in that. But there is that chakra balancing and intuitive healing session. I was meant to be at Luggershall on tomorrow, actually, doing the one-to-ones in person, but I've had to postpone that for this week. So I'm looking at another date. So generally it will be once a month I'll be at Luggershall. If you're local to the area, you'll know where Luggershall is. If you don't know where Luggershall is, then you're probably not local enough to come and have it done. But it will be at Enhanced Salon in Luggershall on the main street. And I'm looking at, so once a month I'll be there doing between 10 to 2, or I'll be doing an evening, or I'll be doing a weekend. It will vary. So I did have 10 to 2 in, but it seemed like not many people found it convenient, shall we say. So no idea where that is. So it's kind of on the between Wiltshire and Hampshire. So yeah, but the virtual ones are just as good. I've got, obviously over the past year I've done a lot of the virtual ones, so it's just as good to have virtual one because it's all energy work. The only difference is obviously the atmosphere, because if you're having a virtual one, it's at your house. Well, you're at your house. So whereas in a one-to-one, you're in the other atmosphere. Sam should book in monthly for the chakra healing. Yeah. So I've got a couple of ladies actually that are on like I suppose like a monthly thing where they just pay monthly and then they just have a healing session every month. Claire's in Northamptonshire. So that is we quite often come up to Santa Pod. Is that Northampton-ish? I think we come up there usually every year, but obviously COVID. Holly, so that was bookable on the website. What I've done though, if you message me, Holly, if you want to book in, because I'm gonna, like, this room I'm sorting out so I can start to have the odd one-to-one here. So if I'm not at Enhance, I might be able to sort you out here as well. So do message me if you do want to book in for the healing session, and I'll sort you out. Sam, you're in. Bless you. We'll sort you out with a healing session, my lovely. Claire, just down the road from you. Yes, we normally go to USC, so it's the really annoying, loud one for all the party animals. I don't know if it's going to be on this year now because the restrictions changing. We were really holding out for it, but we'll see. But yeah, USC is our usual go-to. So Holly, yes, do message me. But yes, as Gracie has mentioned, it has been a lovely evening. I am going to go get me some rest. That's Mark's just come in the door. So I've been on for 2 and a bit hours. And do bear in mind, I banged out a yoga session. Like, I went to a yoga class before I came on live. So I'm still sweaty and stinky, and I need to go and hose myself off. And I'm a little bit pooped. Yes, the loud one, but it's the good one. Literally, when we go to USC, like, I'm 30, I'm nearly 31 now, but when I go to USC, I feel like I'm 21 again. It's great. It's good fun. So thank you so much for all of you for hanging on till this late and staying with me. It's a pleasure as always. If you haven't already, I think most of you have, but don't forget to sign up to the big welcoming. Okay, that's that free 5-day event where you'll become an honorary member of my tribe. You get access to all the information, all the content, everything there. So it's there in the comments. Do click onto it. There are posts on the main page where you can read more about it. But it'd be an absolute pleasure to have you, and you'll be reading. You'll see much more about it over the coming week or so, because I'll be talking about it non-stop. So lots of love to you all. Thank you all so much. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure. Not had the email back yet. Oh no, and it's 11:11 as well. Okay, do double check your spam. What to do? So if you search Anavea in your inbox, and if you search Anavea in your spam, see what does come up, because it should automatically send you a confirmation for you to say yes. The only other thing is, Claire, I'll double check. If you send me yours, I'll check that you not put in a typo or something like that that's for some reason hasn't come through. So thank you all. Lots of love. If you're going to message me, do pop me a message. If I don't reply tonight, I will definitely reply to you tomorrow. So lots and lots of love to you all. Grace found was in the spam. Okay, so yeah, do check your spam inbox. So that's me with lots of love, signing off for another Tuesday night, and I will catch you live next Tuesday here on the page at 9 p.m. So I'm shifting it from 8:45 to 9 because I'll be doing yoga before, and also over on Derek Akora's page at 10 a.m. on Tuesday as well. But I'll hopefully see you about on the page in the meantime anyway. So thank you all so much. Catherine, oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you all, Claire and Sam and Alexandria and Holly and everyone that's been on tonight. And it's just been an absolute pleasure. And Sarah, the night to you as well. So lots and lots of love to all of you. That is me. I'm definitely going now. I'm heading off, and I will catch you next week. So lots of love. Mwah. Bye.